Well, the Refuge Center for Counseling is giving back, offering a sliding scale counseling services to make mental health care accessible for everyone.
Yes, it's all possible thanks to events like Hope Grows. This year's fundraising goal is more ambitious than ever because the need is greater than ever. We are here with Brian and Broderick. Welcome in, gentlemen.
Morning.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
You know, since 2005, you guys have provided more than 320,000 sessions. Let's talk about what you've been doing in this community for over 20 years.
Man, thank you for that question. I really think when we discuss Refuge in our building, we talk about it being the place of the world's best humans. And the reason why we say that is because over those 20 years, we're talking about people who have donated, people who have been therapists and worked in that place, and the people who've sought us to help them in their time of need has helped us construct this story that we've built over 20 years. It's also paired with our mission of being excellent, accessible, and affordable for those that need it but can't afford it. And the reason why we say that is because those excellent humans, over 70 therapists, who work tirelessly to help people, and then accessible because we have over 20 different therapeutic approaches to support people. And then we also talk about affordable because 89% of our clients access our sliding fee scale, and of that 89%, 20% are fall below the poverty line and usually get those services for free. So that's what has made this story so incredible.
And what an incredible facility you have. We're seeing images of it now on our screens. Talk more about those services that you do offer, because you have music therapy, art therapy.
Yeah, I think with the images that we're just rolling, I think it's a good example. The new campus that we're in, we've been there for about a year and a half. That's another thing that's happened after 20 years is that we've kind of found our forever home at our campus there, and it has enabled us to not only provide the therapeutic our therapies that help people with anxiety or depression or divorce issues, etc. But we're also now able to offer some community engagement, art therapy, music therapy, restorative movement therapy. Those are $10 a class.
Wow.
People can just come in and take part, and just tremendous growth in community outreach as a result of that.
You know, each and every human being goes through highs and lows. It's kind of part of the human experience,
Absolutely.
right? So how have your clients benefited from these various services?
Well, I think about stories like that of Ryan, who's the pastor that lost his wife tragically and had a child that had learning differences and another son. And he was having to choose which one would get the therapy that they need to help them in this moment of losing their mother. But because of Refuge, he was able to bring himself and his kids into that story. Our donors who go to the Hope Grows event and who support us are really giving to those stories. Or like Harold, who was a veteran in the military and saw some terrible things. And when he came home, wanted to take his life multiple times. But tried every solution, everything that he could possibly find, and someone pointed him to Refuge. And when he came to Refuge, he said that lifted off of him in such a way in utilizing neurofeedback. And then he brought his son Luke into the story as well to make sure Luke got the help that he needed since it was genetic. So those are the stories I think about when we talk about Refuge and how we impact the community and why we do Hope Grows.
You really are doing incredible work, and those are just some of the stories as to why all of us can get behind your mission. Talk about this incredible event you have coming up and how we can get involved.
Yeah, Hope Grows this year. It's our annual fundraising gala. It's on April 14th. Our musical guests this year are Natalie Grant and Thunderstorm Ortiz. We're excited to have them. You can find more information at refugecenter.org. This year, our goal is $500,000. That's about a third of our fundraising goal, which enables us to provide that sliding scale fee. That's what it's about. It's a celebration of our donors and of the Refuge Center, but ultimately a celebration of the clients that we're serving and enable us to provide the service that we do. So we're excited to have Natalie and Thunderstorm.
Yes.
I know he has been here before. Excited for that evening as well. So.
All right, we've got about 30 seconds. If someone watching right now needs help, what is your advice? What can they do?
they can come to the website, refugecenter.org, or they can call us. There's always someone that's going to answer that phone, and we accept everyone that's going to walk through that door for an intake. That's the best way for them to get involved. Someone will answer and be there to help them.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you all.
Appreciate
you. Everyone. Make a donation, learn more, and participate in Hope Grows, supporting the Refuge Center for Counseling. Visit refugecenter.org or scan the QR code that's right there on your screen if you can see it. It's going to be an amazing event. All right.